Have you ever looked back on your life and thought, if only I had started doing these things years ago? I know I have. For a long time, I assumed getting older meant slowing down. I believed less energy, more aches and pains, and declining health were simply part of aging. But after turning 50, I discovered something that completely changed my perspective. So let's get started. Habit number one, protect at least 1 hour every day. One of the biggest changes I made after turning 50 had nothing to do with food or fitness. It was protecting 1 hour every single day. For the most part, my life belongs to everyone else. Work, family, housework, emails, errands. There was always another demand competing for my attention. Before I knew it, entire weeks would pass without spending meaningful time on myself. Now I schedule one uninterrupted hour every day. Sometimes I read, sometimes I exercise, sometimes I meditate, sometimes I simply sit quiet and just drink my coffee. The activity isn't nearly as important as protecting the time. Think of it as an appointment with yourself, because if you don't intentionally create space, your own well-being and life will gladly fill every available minute. That 1 hour has become the foundation for every other healthy habit. Habit number two, start lifting weight. If I could recommend only one type of exercise after 50, it would be strength training. Not because I want bigger muscles, because I want a better life. After age 30, we naturally begin losing muscle. After 50, that loss accelerates. Less muscle means less strength, slower metabolism, poorer balance, and greater risk of injury. The good news, strength training can be slow, right? And you don't have to rush through it. And if you do it correctly, you can reverse much of that decline. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. You don't need fancy equipment. Just 2 or 3 sessions each week using dumbbells, resistance bands, or machines can dramatically improve your quality of life. Additionally, you want to add impact training, plyometrics, jumping rope, skipping, or just a bunch of jumping jacks. Research shows the benefits of impact training, with the key benefits being bone density and fall prevention. Falling is a leading cause of injury after 65 years of age. It's not too late to start. Help prolong your ability and enjoy all of those wonderful milestones with your family. Strength training makes everyday tasks easier. Carrying groceries, lifting luggage, playing with your children or your grandchildren. Those are victories worth training for. Habit number 3, prioritize protein. Once I started lifting weights, I realized something important. Exercise alone isn't enough. Your body needs the building blocks to maintain muscle, and that's where protein comes in. For years, I paid attention to calories but ignored protein. Every meal includes a quality protein source: eggs, Greek yogurt, chicken, cottage cheese, fish, turkey, beans, lentils, tofu. Eating enough protein helps preserve muscle, keeps you full longer, supports recovery, and stabilizes your energy throughout the day. One simple question changed my eating habits forever. Where's my protein? Now I ask myself that before every single meal. Habit number 4, eat for energy, not just taste. Food's supposed to nourish us, and somewhere along the way, many of us started eating primarily for convenience. We all know about the fast food, processed snacks, sugary drinks, late night treats. I've been there. And when I finally shifted my focus from eating for comfort to eating for energy, everything improved. I felt lighter, I feel more alert, I'm less sluggish. Now I build most meals around whole foods, vegetables, fruit, whole grains, healthy fats, lean proteins. That doesn't mean I never enjoy dessert. It simply means eating healthy became my default instead of the exception. And if you're thinking that healthy food does not taste great, I actually might agree with you. However, there are many tricks to make healthy food taste better without adding unneeded calories. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. Habit number 5, plan ahead for meals. One of the easiest ways to stay consistent is to stop making food decisions when you're already hungry. Planning ahead changed everything. Each Sunday, I make a grocery list and plan out what I'm going to be having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I stock healthy foods. I prepare meals on Sunday that I can freeze and reheat. The slow cooker is a lifesaver, and there are so many great recipes to use that don't take much time to prep. Even having healthy snacks ready makes a huge difference when healthy food is convenient and healthy choices become much easier. Meal planning also helps me stay on track with my protein goals and reduces unnecessary fast food stops. Instead of asking what's for dinner, I already know. That saves time, money, and stress. Habit number 6, prioritize sleep. For years, I underestimated sleep. I thought I could simply catch up later, but sleep affects everything: your mood, memory, hormones, recovery, immune system, energy. Today, I protect my sleep. A regular bedtime, less screen time before bed, a cool, dark room. These simple changes have given me more energy than almost anything else I've done. Sleep isn't wasted time, it's when your body repairs itself. Habit number 7, reduce alcohol. This was one of the hardest changes, but one of the most rewarding. As we age, alcohol affects us differently. Recovery takes longer, sleep suffers, energy drops. Even moderate drinking can interfere with healthy habits. When I reduced alcohol, I noticed improvements almost immediately. I woke up feeling refreshed, my workouts improved, my thinking became clearer, my mood became more stable. I'm not saying no one should ever drink. I'm simply saying that drinking less may be one of the easiest ways to feel dramatically better after 50. Habit number 8, meaningful relationships. Health isn't only physical, it's emotional too. Some of the happiest people I know aren't necessarily the richest or the strongest. They're the most connected. They spend time with family, they nurture friendships, they volunteer, they laugh often, they stay involved. As we age, loneliness can quietly become one of the biggest threats to our health. That's why relationships deserve just as much attention as diet and exercise. Call an old friend, visit a neighbor, make new friends, invite someone to lunch, join a club. There are meetups you can join everywhere. Your body needs movement, but your heart needs connection. Mistakes I wish I avoided. If I could go back 20 years, I'd stop waiting for the perfect time. I'd stop believing that small habits don't matter, because they do. One workout, one healthy meal, one good night's sleep, one phone call, one planned meal, 1 hour spent on yourself. These tiny decisions become extraordinary results over time. That's how real transformation happens. It does not happen overnight, but one day at a time. And sometimes the progress is slow, but you will get there. If you watched this far, I hope you've realized something important. Turning 50 isn't the end of your best years. It can be the beginning of your strongest years. You don't need to change everything today. Choose one habit, practice it consistently. When it becomes automatic, add another. That's how lasting change happens, one habit at a time. Check the description in the pinned comment below for helpful resources on this topic. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know which of these 8 habits you're going to start first. So leave a comment below and join the conversation. Until next time, take care of yourself. And remember, it's never too late to build a healthier, stronger, and more meaningful life.